There you heard it from the Prime Minister yesterday. So what will GST 2.0 really mean for businesses, taxpayers and India's fight against fraud? To decode this, I'm joined by Devendra Kumar Pant, Chief Economist and Head of Public Finance at India Ratings and Research, and Rajat Bose. But before I go to them and before I get in their expert insight and analysis, I'm going to go across to my colleague Shrimi, who has all of the details. Shrimi, over to you.
Well, following the PM speech and push on the GST reform, the Finance Ministry has put out a blueprint suggesting three key pillars on the GST 2.0. Number one, the structural reforms. The second important is rate reduction. And the third important is the ease of living and ease of compliance. Now, first up is, of course, the rate reduction. What central government is pushing at this point is to move towards two-slab GST structure. Now, this is the deviation from the earlier discussion of moving towards three-slab structure from the existing GST structure, which we have 5%, 12%, 18% and 28%. And in fact, now Finance Ministry is saying to move towards two-slab, to have one standard rates and second one is the merit rate. And some select items will have these special rates. Now, this is coming at a time when, of course, the government aiming to boost consumption. And this kind of measure may boost consumption. The second important aspect which FinMin is highlighting at this point on the structural reforms with respect to correcting the inverted duty structure. Now, this is something that has been, a pain point for industry as far as input tax credit is concerned. A lot of litigation around it, and that's why with structural reform, the government is trying to address that bit as well. And the third important aspect is ease of living and ease of compliance, and where the government pushed towards having more, technology-driven kind of registration, more automated refunds, pre-filled GST in line with pre-filled income tax returns. So all those measures are clearly there to kind of push GST 2.0. And in fact, and I would like to quote here also that the Finance Ministry clearly underlining the fact that the whole blueprint of GST 2.0 is rooted in cooperative federalism. Of course, they are hinting and implying that whatever the decision would be taken will be with the consensus with all these states. And in fact, sources hinting at that the GST Council meeting, which is expected next month in September, they are going to take up this matter and maybe we will see some major decision on the GST reform.